Hello students, welcome back. Let us continue with exercise 14.3 of chapter 14 statistics. The second question. The following data on the number of girls to the nearest 10 per 1000 boys in different sections of Indian society is given as follows. So here you have the sections listed and here you have number of girls per 1000 boys. So the different categories are scheduled caste, scheduled tribe, non-scheduled caste or scheduled tribe, backward districts, non-backward districts, rural and urban. So this is nothing but the distribution of girls versus the number of boys, so per 1000 boys. So there are 940 girls per 1000 boys in the scheduled caste category. Similarly, there are 970 girls per 1000 boys in the scheduled tribe category and so on. So how would the ratio be if I need to write it for the scheduled caste? Let's say if I am writing it for the scheduled caste, girls versus boys. So usually we express it in the form of a ratio. So for 1000 boys, this ratio will be 940. This is what they are trying to say. Similarly for others as well. Now by taking a look at the table itself, this distribution table itself, what can we say? That this is an ungrouped frequency distribution table. So even if it was not given that use a bar graph to represent this data, it's quite understood that this will be represented using a bar graph. So what we will do is draw the bar graph and then answer this question. So now how do we do this? We have our coordinate axis, the x-axis, y-axis, the scale, and if you notice I haven't written the origin over here. I will tell you why. So see, whatever the data is starting, it's in 900s, right? So what I'm going to do is instead of 0, I'm going to write 900 here. See, all these variables out here will come on the x-axis because the names of the variables are always on the x-axis and their respective values on the y-axis because the values can be fluctuating, right? So I'll take differences of 10. So I'm going to leave one gap so that a bar graph looks neat. So instead of 910 here, I will take 910 here. So equal 2 units for each 10. So this is going to be 910, 920, 930, 940, 950, 960, 970 and 980. Right. So what do we have on the y-axis? Let's label it number of girls per 1000 boys. And what do we have on the y-axis? We have sections. So this is on the x-axis, this is on the y-axis. Now we need to plot this on the bar graph. Right, so we are going to plot these values for scheduled caste, scheduled type, non-scheduled caste or scheduled tribe and so on. So the first one is for scheduled caste, which is 940. So 940 is here. Let me draw the bar. So this is for scheduled caste. Now what about scheduled tribe? It is 970. So 970 is here. And then we have 920 for non-scheduled caste or scheduled tribes. So 920 will be here. Please note that I'm leaving 1 unit of space for my bar graphs because if they were connected all together, it would be a histogram. What differentiates a bar graph from a histogram is that the bar graphs have spaces between them, whereas the histograms are connected and the histograms are for continuous class intervals. Anyway, proceeding further, you have backward districts as 950. So 950 is somewhere here. So this is for back. We'll do the labeling once we are done with the bar graphs, alright. Then you have non-backward districts as 920. So 920, again it's here. And again you have the second last one, rural, which is 930. So 930. And urban finally is 910. So I guess that is the smallest value that we have. Right? Now these are the bars, we are going to label them. So let's label them. This is going to be scheduled caste. So I'm just writing SC inside it. Then scheduled tribe. Then you have non-SC ST. So I'll say non SC ST. Okay. And then you have backward districts. So I'll say backward. And dist. Just for district I'm writing dist. Okay, this means districts. And then you have non-backward district. So I'll just say non BWD, which is non-backward districts. Then you have rural, which is 930. So rural. Now depending upon the amount of space that we have, you can just abbreviate the labelings. If you want, you can even write the names on the top. You can write it at the bottom, whatever is convenient. I prefer writing it inside when there are really long names. And then you have finally urban. So urban, URB for urban. So this is the bar graph that is required. Now looking at the bar graph, what can you say? That the number of girls is highest in the scheduled tribe category per 1000 boys, which is how much? It is 970. Whereas it is the least in the urban category, where it is only 910. Right? So let's go ahead and write down the conclusion, because you have to discuss the conclusions that can be drawn using the bar graph. So let's write down the answer. The number of girls per 1000 boys is maximum in scheduled tribe category and you can just write the ratio inside. Girls to boys is 970 is to 1000, while it is least in the urban category. So this is going to be girls is to boys is equal to 910 per 1000 boys. So this is the ratio. So this clubs your entire question number 2. And yeah, we missed out to write the scale. So let's write the scale on the x-axis and y-axis. So 1 centimeter is equal to section on x-axis, whereas 1 centimeter is how much? See, this is 1 centimeter out here. So this is 905 and 910. So this is 5 girls per 1000 boys on y-axis, right? Because see, we have taken 2 units as 10, so half the unit, which is 1 centimeter, is going to be 905, because that's the middle value, right? So please take a look. Thank you for watching this video.
Hope this video increased your knowledge. For more such videos and a completely free educational content, log on to www.epathshala.org or visit our ePathshala YouTube channel. We have each and every question solved for maths, physics, chemistry and biology. So subscribe our channel, share with your friends, like our Facebook page and follow our Twitter handle for regular updates and important educational tips, and also win ePathshala goodies. So what are you waiting for? Subscribe this channel and enjoy the freedom of education.